Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, friends, family, and faculty, to the 117th commencement for Verona Area High School. It is with great pride that we celebrate together the accomplishments of the seniors before us today. Our ceremony unfolds in this beautiful auditorium thanks to the generosity of EPIC, whose courage to be innovative and creative has made it one of the nation's most respected businesses. Additionally, a reminder that EPIC is a smoke-free facility, both inside and out, and that noisemakers, any type of balloons, silly string, or beach balls should not be in the auditorium. At this time, I would ask that you turn off your cell phones so that we may focus on our graduates without interruption. Thank you for adhering to these requests. Please rise and join our Verona Area High School musicians under the direction of Mr. Jesse Peterson as he will lead us in the playing of the national anthem. Thank you, students and Mr. Peterson. I am Pam Hammond, principal of Verona Area High School. It is my pleasure to join you in celebrating the class of 2018's high school graduation. As I look out on our graduates and our families, I am reminded of how fleeting our time together is. But I am also inspired by how much you've changed and grown. They say that change is the only thing that stays the same. The class of 2018 knows this all too well. In the years since you entered the high school, you've seen the world change around you. From politics to technology to friendships and boyfriends, you've navigated your lives in the midst of enormous change. Can you remember running through the gym on that first day of your freshman year while all the teachers cheered you on, welcoming you to the next 4 years of your life? We do. Do you remember transferring here as a junior and attending your first homecoming dance while the music blared and new friends surrounded you? We do. Here's what we wanted you to know then and now. You are not alone. You are part of a community who cares about you and who will continue to care about you after you walk across this stage and enter into the next chapter of your life. Look around at each other, your friends, your family, your teachers. No one in this auditorium made this journey alone, and today you'll take our final steps together in celebrating that journey together. Here's something else we wanted you to know. You inspire us. You are a part of the most innovative, insightful, and empathetic generation that's ever lived. When we look at you, we see students who love, nurture, and protect one another, including those who are different from you. When I think of the class of 2018, I'll remember how much you cared about one another, about the changing world around you, and even the future generations that aren't even born yet. Unselfish, inclusive, caring, innovative, enthusiastic. These are just a few of the words that came to mind when I think about you. I remember the students who silently walked the track to memorialize lives lost in a high school in Florida this year. I recall one student's campaign to end bullying, not because he was bullied himself, but because he wanted to help everyone in need. I am grateful to the students who spent long hours advising the building committee for our new high school, a place of learning that you, yourselves, will not even be students in. How unselfish and amazing is that? You want to make the world a better place, and you know that accomplishing such an overwhelming and exciting task is only done when we do it together. That's what makes you special, and that will change everything. Now, as you stand at the threshold of starting the next leg of your exciting journey, we are here to say, go for it. You have what it takes, and we believe that you can accomplish greater things than even we can dream of. We here at Verona Area High School, we're grateful for you and for your families who have shared you with us for this brief time. Today is not goodbye forever, but a good luck and go get them. You are precious, you are poised for greatness, and remember, you are never, ever alone. Congratulations, class of 2018. At this time, I would like to introduce several people who will be assisting throughout the ceremony today, including Associate Principals Jorge Avalos, Alan Buss, Peng Lee, and Tamara Suter. Presenting diplomas will be the District Superintendent, Dean Burrell, and school board members, Amy Allman, Tom Durst, Russ King, Christina Navarro-Hefner, Noah Roberts, and Meredith Steyer-Christensen. Special recognition goes to Bill Werger for the reading of the names. We have 2 student speakers this year, one of which was chosen from the summa cum laude graduates, and one who was chosen by their classmates. Jerome Barnett and Megan Liu, please report to the stage.
Wow, this is the real deal. And it stinks because I don't have anything prepared. And there's all these people here, waiting, watching, and staring at my every move. I mean, I guess I could put something together quick. All right, that should do it. One man's sunset is another man's dawn. I don't know what's out there, beyond those hills. But if you ride yonder, head up, eyes steady, heart open, I think one day you'll find that you're the hero you've been looking for. Now, I know that you've probably heard this quote a million times before. I mean, who hasn't? I could even see some of you in the front row mouthing it to yourselves. If you haven't guessed it already, this quote, of course, comes from the beloved 1991 animated straight-to-DVD classic, An American Tale, Fievel Goes West. No? Just me? Okay. Well, anyway, despite the obscure reference, the quote still does have some weight to it. This is it. From now on, we've got our whole lives ahead of us. And I wish I could tell you guys that I know what's going to happen. I wish I knew. I really do. Because I could make like so much money off bets. Like, it'd be insane. I'd be swimming in those Benjamins a la Scrooge McDuck style. Sorry. Didn't mean to get off track there. The point is that I can't stand up here and tell you what your future's gonna be like. Because that's up to you. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys a story. I know it seems like I'm sidetracking again, but I swear that there's a point to it. When I was thinking about what I was gonna write in this speech, a lot of people gave me their 2 cents on what to do. One idea was that I should just grab the mic and start doing stand-up. The Jerry Barnett experience, live in the audience. But my personal favorite, of all the suggestions, was that I should walk up here in cartoon dinosaur shoes that make little rawr sounds at each step. Unfortunately, I can't do that because I left the shoes on the bus. What I'm trying to get at, amid all this nonsense, is that nobody asked me what I want to do. So I was left to wonder, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? It's not an easy question for anybody to answer. What do I enjoy doing so much? The worst day of doing that is better than the best day of doing anything else. While I was thinking about my answer to this, I felt that I understood why people were willing to go to such extreme lengths for the things they love doing. I felt like I understood why artists would spend months on a single painting. Nurses took 14-hour shifts, and soldiers ran towards the gunfire. It's because you couldn't pay them to do anything else with their time because they couldn't imagine doing anything else with their time. At the end of all this thinking, I came to the conclusion that I had to figure out which, for lack of a better word, mania I was willing to embrace. Which path that, despite all the aches, groans, and whimpers that accompany it, was I willing to travel and respond to the question, "Are you crazy?" with a smile and a wink. And almost no matter what path you take, you'll have people that question. It doesn't matter what you end up doing with your life. There is no perfect job. The best job in the world has its faults too. So now we, as all classes before us, and all classes ahead of us will have to decide which grindstone we're willing to break our nose against again and again, until there's nothing left. The people who figure that out are the happiest in the world. And what else matters? Thank you, you've been a great audience.
Lacrosse team, if you guys can please stand up. They won state yesterday, and I couldn't have imagined a better way to end senior year. Well, guys, we made it. Graduates, we stand here today, closing up on the first monumental chapter of our lives. And with every ending comes a new beginning. And it begins here. It begins today. We arrived at Verona Area High School only 4 short years ago, and now in a blink of an eye, it's already time to move on. Although at times it felt like time was literally frozen, we've all completed a basic level of education that will now serve as the platform we use to launch ourselves into the boundless future. And now we stand here, finally as the seniors who are ready to graduate and move forward into a world full of opportunities and challenges. Today, I stand here before you with an unnerving amount of conflicting emotions, and I'm almost certain that the majority of you can empathize with me. First, and perhaps most notably, I'm filled with a great deal of happiness and accomplishment. The graduating class of 2018 has put in a tremendous amount of hard work to be able to earn the right to walk this stage here today. It was by no means an easy task. In fact, there were several times I wasn't even sure if I had the mental endurance to push myself. Senioritis really didn't help either. To every single teacher I've ever had, I want to thank you all for not only educating me, but also teaching me lessons beyond the curriculum that I plan to use for a lifetime. The struggles we may or may not have encountered have only made this exact moment sweeter. Your graduates here today have survived 4 years of foreign language, biology 9, chemistry, numerous gym classes, and for some of us, impossible calculus equations. But also beyond that, we've survived our childhood from simply learning each other's first names to conquering our first heartaches. And I think we should all take a little pride in that. Along with my ambivalent amount of emotions, I can't help but feel anxious and a bit of sadness standing here on this podium because I know this ceremony is the end of our journey through the Verona Area School District. While I'm certain that all of us are ready for our next endeavor in life, whether it be continuing on to college, entering the work field, or entering the armed forces, we couldn't have been more prepared without the endless amount of opportunities that Verona has offered to their students. Still, knowing that my time here at Verona is officially coming to an end today leaves me feeling bittersweet. You see, for the majority of us, Verona has been our second home for the past 13 years. And between my time feverishly taking notes in class, dancing at halftime, cheering on the football team with the rowdy student section, or simply just walking hallway to hallway, Verona has truly been my safe place for me to not only further my education, but to also explore my interests and passions. Although Verona has roughly about 1,500 students, I have somehow made extraordinary connections with a wide variety of people that have opened a new insight of the world for me. I'm certain that the friendships that we've all made here will last a lifetime. And to my close group of friends, you know who you are. Thank you all for the never-ending laughter we've all shared together. Those are the moments I'll truly cherish. Although it sounds extremely cheesy to say, from the bottom of my heart, thank you, class of 2018, for helping me shape the person I am today. The sense of comfort I've obtained during my time here at Verona makes this departure a little bit nerve-wracking. But I know that's just the adrenaline talking, because I know with nerves comes the excitement of something brand new. And as I stand here today, I can't help but remember the last time I was in a similar predicament. I was a fresh-faced, curious 14-year-old entering the hallways of Verona as an innocent teen, who knew absolutely nothing about what lay ahead of me. I find comfort in remembering this feeling because every aspect since that point in my life has led me to my success in high school. I guess what I'm trying to say is that we shouldn't hold too much fear of the unknown, because if it was anything like our time here in Verona, the future doesn't seem too bad. Now, before my time here as a Wildcat ends, there's just one last thing I want all of you to remember: what it means to leave your legacy. You see, leaving a legacy in Verona isn't about the amount of friends you had or the grades you received. It's about the strong relationships we've all established with one another. The kind of person you were, you are, and who you want to become. The classmates that went out of their way just to make someone's day even a little better are the kind of legacies that will always be remembered. And as we step forward in the quote-unquote real world, I hope we always remember that leaving a legacy isn't about receiving money or recognition. It's about leaving the people with whom we cross paths with a little more happiness and a little more hope. You are the class of 2018. You graduate in a world still in its infancy. And although our work here is done, it has only begun for us. It's our time to change the world. Thank you for allowing me to speak on behalf of you all. It's been an honor.
At this time, our senior music students will perform their selection of The Parting Glass under the direction of Miss Heather Thurp.
And all the heart
Dr. Dean Gorell, District Administrator for the Verona Area School District, will preside over the presentation of diplomas.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, graduates. I want to congratulate you on finishing your high school career. And I also want to congratulate the moms and the dads, the caregivers that are out there. So right now, graduates, what I want you to do is I want you to stand up and I want you to turn to the audience, and you might have an idea about where your mom and dad are, and wave to them and give them a round of applause. All right. We got somebody's fan club over there. So, you know, as proud as we are of our graduates, an equal congratulations really goes to moms and dads and caregivers out there. So I see little babies up here and some toddlers up there. It wasn't all that long ago that was you. Not that long ago. And the moms and dads can remember this, right? Because those endless nights when you were a baby have turned into years that evaporate. So congratulations. And so graduates also know that it's with mixed emotions that your parents and grandparents and caregivers are out there. So some of them are really joyous, some of them are really sad, and some are both, especially if you're the last one out of the nest. So congratulations to everybody. You know, the graduating class of 2018 and I have something very very special in common. And that is this. You started class as a kindergartner in 2005, September 2005, and I started as superintendent in July of 2005. So just by show of hands, how many graduates have been in the Verona Area School District since you were kindergarten? Raise your hand. That's most of you. So we made this journey together. And what I thought I'd do is just take a little extra time today, because this is momentous for me too. We're graduating together, only I'm not graduating, you are. And just share a little bit about what's happened in the last 13 years. You've heard Ms. Hammond talk about it, you've heard Megan talk about it, and so let's just relive a little bit of that. So if we can, put that up on the screen. So these are all inventions, mostly technology, that have occurred since 2005. So on the upper right-hand side there, YouTube 2005, Twitter 2006, 2007 for the iPhone, 2008, what is that, by the way? Chrome. Thank you, Google Chrome. 2009, okay, so if you're over the age of 40, you may not know what this is. All right, graduates, tell us what it is. Spotify, thank you, 2009. And then if you're over the age of 50, you definitely won't know what this is. So graduates, tell us what it is. Instagram, awesome, thank you. And then here we go, this one. 2010, iPads, it seems like they've been around for a lot longer than that, doesn't it? And then here we go. Okay, graduates, fill in the older crowd here. Snapchat, thank you, 2011. And then down toward the bottom there, the Apple Watch, 2015. And then this one over here on the left, that looks a little out of place, doesn't it? Do we have any idea what that is? It is ice cream. So apparently this made Time's 25 biggest inventions of 2017. It's called guilt-free ice cream. It's supposed to only have like 360 calories for a full quart. So I've never seen that on the shelf, so I guess we won't enjoy that right there. So anyway, those are things that have happened since you've been in school, 2005. Now, some other things that you might want to have some fun with here is some buzzwords that have been around since you have been in kindergarten. So 2005, zombie. But it is not the zombie you're thinking about. I can guarantee you that. Okay, so this goes back to the older crowd. Older crowd, what does zombie mean in 2005? No, everybody's clueless. So this was a computer that had been hacked, and it would carry a Trojan horse or other bug or virus or something like that. So a little different than what you're thinking about. That you might be thinking about something like that. BlackBerry thumb. Yes. Now see, the older crowd gets this, right? So you remember that way back in the day? Yeah. So graduates, that is a BlackBerry. You may not have ever seen one of those. So the BlackBerry thumb literally was this thing that was an injury that was caused by repetitive use of the thumbs on the BlackBerry device. So BlackBerry thumb. And then, of course, we have the wardrobe malfunction. Are you waiting to see what graphic I put up there for that? So I'll let you insert your own image there, but that was a buzzword during 2005. Then let's go over to 2008. 2008, the meh. That came about. So what is meh? Used for showing that you do not care what happens or that you are not particularly interested in something. And of course there has to be an emoji for that. The meh. And then 2011, I think this is my favorite, planking. You remember this one? Yeah. This was fun, right? That's some bizarre stuff. So this was the activity of lying face down in an unusual location and being photographed doing it. So there's an example of planking right there. Wonder how he got down from there. And then this one I find particularly interesting there. That looks like that hurts. So then, let's see, what else we got here? Okay, so some other things from 2005 to 2018. That's your time in school, Verona Area School District for most of you. So you have had 3 presidents, former or current. You have had 2 governors, and you've had 1 superintendent. I couldn't pass that one up. Also, some other things. So the population of the United States has grown by about 30 million people since you have been in kindergarten. 30 million people. Population of the world, our planet, has grown by more than 1 billion in 13 years. Yeah. And then some other things that have happened since 2005, Hurricane Katrina, the global financial crisis of 2008, swine flu, if you remember that, 2009, Black Lives Matter, 2013, the tornado hit Country View Elementary School about 4 years ago, the Me Too movement, and then finally, so, what does that mean then going forward, 2018 to 2031, the next 13 years? Yeah, not just that, but it's a big question here. So if you think about your lives and kind of tune out for the time being what's happening locally, nationally, and globally, so your lives are going to change tremendously. I'm imagining 13 years from now, many of you will be well launched into your careers, whatever they are. Many of you will be married, and some of you will be parents. And some of you may have children that will be going into school the very next day as a pre-K or kindergarten. That's the next 13 years. So, and then what's going to happen regionally, nationally, and globally, who knows? We know that there are going to be big things. We know technology is going to be big. We just don't know what it's going to be. We know that there are going to be social movements and political movements and global crises, but we don't know what they're going to be. And I guess the question for you all graduates and everybody else is, are you ready for those things? Time will tell. So I guess the message that I would have for you today, graduates, is 4 things. So one, I would ask that you be engaged. And Ms. Hammond said this earlier, I don't think I've come across a graduating class that has been more engaged. So keep that up and keep progressing that. So number 1, be engaged. Number 2, be aware. Don't just let things happen to you. So be aware. Third thing is be awake. Don't let things just happen to you. And the fourth thing is, you saw that we share this planet with about 7.5 billion plus or minus other people. That's a lot. So the fourth thing I would ask is just be kind. With that many people occupying this small planet, things can get really, really tense. So be kind to each other and to people you don't know. That will pay dividends in the future. So, graduates, thank you. So, graduates, from the bottom of my heart, 13 years together, you get to graduate, move on. I'm staying here, and I'm so happy for you. I'm so proud of you, and I'm eager to hear about all the great things that you do. Congratulations and blessings on all of you. And we have some business to attend to. So, Board of Education, I'm here to say that these members of the class of 1918, that's the way back. These members of the class of the year 2018 have fulfilled all the requirements of the Board of Education of Wisconsin Department of Public Instruction. And so I am pleased, along with the board members, to pass out your diplomas today. So let's get at it. Mr. Werger, are you ready? My gratitude to Mr. Bill Werger, who's been doing this for about 10 years.
Thank you, Dr. Durrell. It is my pleasure to introduce the graduates of the class of 2018. Nadia Mohammed Ahmed Hussein. Fernanda Anais Aleo Cordova. Alicia Lynette Allen. Hilda Elvira Alvarez Rodriguez. Juan Manuel Alvarez. Hannah Jane Amon. Andrew Stephen Amers. Yusuf Ahmad Amiri. Rafael Natal Perez. Anna Kieran Giselle Anayi Arbizu. Liam Sebastian Avila. Brittany Esmeralda Ayala. Ariana Jade McConnell. Sankta Sebastian McConnell. Connor Adam Barr. Chandler Ray Bainbridge. Hunter Stephen Baker. Peter Lewis Barker. Jerome Edward Barnett. Jack Emerson Bates.
Thank you.
Alan Roberto Bautista Soto. Hannah Rose Beach. Jamaria Armani. Carrie Michelle Becker. Thomas Michael Becker Jr. Tiana Marie Beckler. Kelsey Lynn Bierman. Jonah Edward Berry. Hannah Olivia Gershbach. Megan Michelle Bloss. Emily Jane Bloomfield. Alan Bocanegra Castañeda. Caleb Christian Bull. Jacob Leonard Bolduck. Alice Catherine Borgwart. Katie Grace Boucher. Kyle Daniel Berzee. Leah Taylor Breitfelder. Wyatt Cole Breitmauer. Jose Eduardo Brenes Siaka. Jacob Robert Kruger. Katrina Jo Brown. Jonathan Allen Bookert. Carson Dane Bull. Joshua Allen Burns. Elena Matisse Butler. Kian Loftus Butzbau Patrick. Allison Taylor Buzza. Laura Jasmine Cabrera Perez. Eric Daniel Calvo Santos. Marcus Damian Henry. Charles Marty Canalti. Olivia Margaret Cantrell. Haley Isis Carson. Elizabeth Aleda Cartwright. Zain Khalil Kachsis. Willie Champ Jr. Daniel Bo Wen Chang. Sierra Derek Christensen. Nicholas Livingstone Christopher. Ellen Marijan Zizlak. Camboy Patrick Clements. Elliot Gordon Club. Denitza Coa Gutierrez. Nicole Malenka Coa Gutierrez. Shakia Toriano Coa. Mackenzie Justine Collins. Galen Joseph Holmes. Alexandria Ann Conlon. Margaret Conway. Carlos Coria Salgado. Cameron Chet Corliss. Megan Marie Cotter. Sebastian Ruben Covarrubias. Timothy Allen Curtis. Jessica Sue Dullock. Abigail Nicole Davis. Victor Manuel Delgado Valencia. Andrew Jackson DeMarco. Marielle Hope Devereaux. Marco Ivan Diaz. Jada Marie Dish. Jake Lars Derfler. Alexandra Elise Donnie. Evan Joseph Dove. Asaya Aman Wagabaza Doyle. Amanda Jean Dreger. Jeanette Hazel Driftmeyer. Michael Joseph Dreyer. Elena B. Durden. Ian Andrew Edwards. Michael James Egley. Ryan Nicholas Elke. Jillian Grace Engen Belby. Matthew Charles Erickson. Joshua James Erickson. Mackenzie Lynn Erstad. Andrea Esparza Monroy. Jose Manuel Eugenio Pichon. Leah Grace Evanson. Ethan John Beckner. Benjamin Michael time. Gustavo Figueroa Moncada. Madeline Ray Fennell. Kaylee Emilia Finza. Eleanor Lynn Fitzwilliams. Itziar Flores Ramirez. Leslie Nayeli Flores Suniega. Canyon Jerome Forcash. Cooper Beckett Fossum. Samara May Francis Wallace. Alexander Thomas Fredenberg. Catherine Ann Freitag. Riley William Freeberg. Dane Carl Fries. Alexis Renee Gilliard. Mariana Gandolfo Bustamante. Taylor Marie Garsha. Matthew William Gale. Tatum Elise Geyer. Gavin Dryden Geronimi. Colton Nathaniel Godfrey. Claude Anton Golden. Mauricio Gonzalez Pacheco. Noah Chandler Golden. Elena Jo Gobek. Riley Lauren Griffin. Jessica Louise Gruber.
Come on, Jessica! Yeah, come on! There she goes.
Joseph Paul Guy. Lucas Clay Hageman. Allie Christine Hagen. Lauren Elizabeth Hahn. Dante Hall. Jacob Hammer. Elijah Wynn Hammer. Jenna Lee Hansen. William Ace Hartwig. Sophie Ivory Hawks. Jalen Elijah Antonio Hayes. Anna Therese Heinzen. Cassidy Ann Hempel. Sophia Rose Henshaw. Jonathan Paul Herbst. Juan Pablo Hernandez. Jacob James Hess. Kaylee Ann Hodel. Ashley Ann Hofstetter. Tori Ann Hohenstein. Sequoia Sade Holmes. Brooke Elsie Horsemeyer. Hannah Barracrook Hotaker. Zachary Thomas Hurst. Jameson Wade Husa. Jordan Michael Hutchcroft. Ryan John Highland. Clara Irene Jacobs. Brenna Ann James. Ian Roy Jameson. Zachary Thomas Janish. Harihara Jayaraman. Jared Michael Jenkins. Matthew Jackson Didra. Kayla Emma Johnson. Tyra Lachey Johnson. Anthony Darnell Johnson. Eric Juarez Okoto. Jenna Nicole Jerns. Cecilia Mary Cater. Garrett Walter Hagee. Catherine Mary Karnowski. Grant Douglas Kelleher. James Christopher Kemper. Maggie Marie Kempford. Jaden Robert King. Talon Xavier Kirk. Olesa Elena Gitzrow. Emma Kleinsek. Allison Ann Marie Nebo. Callie Ann Knipple. Andrew Jeffrey Newbold. Sophie Jeanette Hoyman. Megan Helena Groberman. Garrett Daniel Hugenbecker. Tristan Scott Largent. Kennedy Jewel Larson. Annika Caitlin Marie Larson. Abigail Nicole Last. Jose Adrian Lazaro Padilla. Helena Willie May Lee. Lucky Jean Lee. Kiana Lee Leader. Jericho Benjamin Leone. Sophia Christensen Lapine. Elisa Nicole Lewis. Kaylee Taylor Lewis. Emilia Christine Lichty. Jack Thomas Lilly. Logan Kenneth Lindell. Cora Elise Little Soldier.
Get to the front.
Megan Jahi Liu. Megan Elizabeth Loyce. Mitchell Scott Locken. Brenda M. Lopez Fuentevilla. Leonardo de Jesus Lopez Gutierrez. Sydney Ray Lowry. Stephen Benjamin Lund. Nathan William Madelinsky. Yelena Annalise Meyer Williamson. Samuel Terrence McIntyre. Declan Carl McCoo. Magali Martinez Carranza. Alejandra Guadalupe Martinez Vázquez. Christian Jose Martinez Gomez. Caleb Pradit Matula. Sam Sterling Mattioli. Ethan Joshua Morsack. Kelly Ann Maxwell. Carson John McCorkle. Casey Al McCormick. Nolan James McCormick. Connor James McGowan. Tommyon Christian. Roberto Mejia Hernandez. Carlos Daniel Mena. Chloe Ann McCorsky. Jaworski. Caitlin Ann Miller. Brandon Anthony Minor.
Thank you, bro.
Gabriella Miranda. Bree Eleanor Monson. Bradley Kevin Montes. Marianne Juliet Morales. Kelly Morales Ramos. Tarika Laquan Morrison. Josie Scott Mueller. Ranisha Jashay Murphy. Storm Viridian Murray. Rachel Elizabeth Nelson. Samantha Jean Nelson. Margaret Ruth Nunn. Adam John O'Donnell. Kirk Stephen Olson. Maria Guadalupe Ortega Arias. Camille Rose Otto. Federico Daniel Paniagua. Edward J. Park. Calvin Sky Parkell. Catherine Alexandra Harmon. Diamond Lakia Patterson. Owen John Caddy. Matthew John Payne. Austin Lee Peer. Carla Yesenia Perez Antimo. Aide Marie Perez Malame. Brian Christopher Petranich. Emma Abril Pineda. Julia Lynn Letta. Grace Elizabeth Holly. Ethan Everett Hoppen. Catherine Suzanne Porter. Xavier Anthony Powell. Megan Ashley Price. Michael Jonathan Kim Pritzel. Mitchell Powers Prochnow. Stephen Raymond Puleo. Hannah Catherine Hunt. Shwen Kwan. Sarah Noel Quinton. Savannah Monet Rainey.
Thank you.
Cristal Michelle Ramirez. Denisa Nicole Ramsier. Lance Lawrence Randall. Joshua David Rates. Jordan Michael Rica. Narmeen Paisley Rechtenwald. Seamus Daniel Riley. Maya Madeline Reinfeld. Abigail Catherine Reller.
Thank you very much.
Sierra Rain Reynolds. Cortez Tyree Rose. Joseph Shelby Riley. Julia Rosella Rimkus. Clayton Ringsmute. Connor Charles Rink. Preston John Rios. Riley Morgan Roddick. Genesis Alexis Roosevelt. William Rose IV. Evan Ryan Rupke. Amy Patricia Rudnicki. Connor Jeffrey Rufinout. Kirsten Mary Elizabeth Savares. Arnold Sagoff. Dana Sandra Sakapoli. Natalia Francesca Sandra. Dominique Joanna Sanchez. Joseph John Scalisi. Sarah Sean Shakti. Samantha Catherine Sheebeg. Eden Edward Schmidt. William James Russell Schrader. Jane Gwendolyn Sebastian. Priya May Shenoy. Courtney Lynn Shorter. Lauren Leah Shorter. Ariana Marie Schweib Sampson. Miranda Rose Sibilski. Carson Michael Silver. Emma Ray Singer. Luke Donald Robert Slecker. Dean Jeff Sprunger. Rowan Henry Stam. Noah James Stephenson. Jonathan Prescott Stepanikov. Shamara Orion Stevens. Ryan Scott Stewart. Graham Thompson Sticka. Jacob Andrew Stroman.
Thank you, sir.
Claire Morgan Swain. Vivek Swamananath. Nathan Henry Tavish. Braden Michael Tash. Allison Joe Taylor. Andres Timosili. Tucker Edward Teskey. Brandon William Biesenhusen. Anna Louise Thompson. Jalen Anthony Thompson. Josiah Alexander Elijah Thompson. Kirsten Lee Tidd. Alejandra Alaro Gonzalez. Leonie Clara Tollefson. Anthony Manuel Torres. Kevin Leonardo Torres Avidres. Jenna Georgina Tracy. Constantinos Charles Chiolas. Tanner Michael Udelhoven. Carter Royal Van Passen. Goshang Asia Bang. Stephen Edward Van Horn. Fabiana Juliette Vehia. Francesca Villalobos Hawkins. Sophie Rose Waddell. Mackenzie Renee Walsh. Jacob Robert Walton. Lakita Tierra Weekly. Zoe Patricia Wisebrod. Julia Ray Weiss. Hannah Zola Wildenborg. Alexis Monet Capri Williams. Cole Thomas Williams. William Anthony Whittick. Brianna Lynn Woods. Hannah Miller Worley. Jacoby Ann Wozniak. Brianne Carol Wonder. Zuriel Marie Yancey. Aaron Ross Young. Daniel Terrell Young. Alexander Zacharias Daniel. Ruben Alexander Zavala. Mary Catherine Zucker. Congratulations and best wishes to all of you.
At this time, I ask our summa cum laude and at-large speaker to join me on stage, and they'll be leading their classmates in the changing of the casket. Administrative team and staff, we thank you all for all that you've done to support your student Verona Area High School and for sharing this special ceremony with us. Our summa cum laude and at-large speakers are now going to lead the graduates out into the lobby area for the traditional throwing of the mortarboards. Thank you and have a wonderful day.